Right folks, this is the 10 model Meccano Maker System Dinosaurs set. A French set, and is around £20. Sort of a T-Rex on the front. We've got, what else we've got? We've got a sort of a Pterodactyl, and it's been that long since I've had anything to do with a dinosaur project at school, I can't really remember. But of course it's not the first time dinosaurs have been used in Meccano. Even if you put Mechasaur to one side, and this set was out before then, this set's been out about 6-7 months. Back in the 20s, 30s, there was like, I think it's a Diplodocus made out of strips, which is quite nice. So it's not the first time. We're knocking on for 100 years ago was the first time for Meccano. But of course this one's a little bit more involved. We do have the spinal ball and sockets, which I thought were lime green, but they seem to be brown. But we'll confirm that. Let's have a look at the back, see what else we've got in store. As usual, we'll be able to make some from the instructions and the rest downloadable. We've got, well, most of them seem to be pretty similar to other creatures, isn't it? Tyrannosaurus Rex type, and others that stand on the hind legs. There's that one there and that one there. And there's some rather weird looking ones. I think that one's, is that supposed to be a Triceratops? I really don't know. It's been a long time since I've had anything to do with dinosaurs. Used to be well into them years ago, but when I say years ago, we're probably talking about 35 years ago. So, let's have a look inside. Right, tear off strip removed in one. And a reasonably full box again, nice to see. Always looks better to have a full box than a big one with loads of parts messing around and moving around. Double bagging, or triple bagging it looks like. Double bagging certainly. We've got a bit bigger bag with a fair amount of nuts and bolts and smalls in there. Washers, some lime green spacers, some brown spacers. Very green. Parts similar, or the same but different colours, the plastic parts, to the Safari set, the Serengeti Safari, and the Ducati set. The Ducati had those. Ducati set had those in black. More smalls in this one. We've got some hinges, or a hinge. We'll look at that in the instructions and the parts list. We've got the ball and socket spinal parts again, and we've got 2 more in this set than the Serengeti Safari set. And some holographic eyes just there. You can see just there. We'll have a look at those close in a moment. Doesn't look that big a set in regards, or if you compare it to the 5. Doesn't look brilliant at all. Or not a massive amount more. That's a good question actually, the 5. It's not. It's a bit deceiving, I suppose. It's 8+ years, 179 parts, and the Safari set had 151. So, for around £15 for parts, amount of parts, the Safari set is a better buy, I suppose. But of course, it just depends what parts you need. So, this instruction book looks a little bit more dull than the last few we've looked at. Not quite so nicely done, not so quite nicely put together either. The stitching up the spine isn't as long as it could be. I do like that though. That's really good, even on the cheaper sets. As usual, tips inside first page. The models you get with the set, only 3 instructions included in the models in the set directly, the rest online. 3, that's a bit stingy. The green stands out very well, as you can see. Looks quite clear. The shading of the zinc parts, a little dark, but not as dark as the 5 model set. There we can see the ball and socket spinal parts being used as a spine, and the eyes there. So, yeah, the Tyrannosaurus, we've got quite a few stages, 36 stages. Then this Pterodactyl. Everything looks clear enough, no need for white outlining at all. There is one black part by the looks of it, but no need for that to be white outlined. So we've got 26 it seems with that one, with the pterodactyl, and this I suppose that's supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to be, I ain't got a clue. A dinosaur. How many stages we got for that one? Just 22 for that one. Parts list then. There we are. We have 22 standard bolts, which is about a pound's worth. Nuts 39, which is knocking on for a couple of quid's worth. 8 nylock nuts, 10 washers. That's pretty good. We don't see that many washers in that many sets now. 1 hinge, so that's 3 quid. And these new holographic eyes. So you've got sort of £3 of standard fixings, £4.50 including the hinge, £4.50 out of the round 20 quid we get. Right, let's have a look at those holographic eyes. Do need to get into the bag, and I'm not going to fight with the bag, so we'll use some skizzers. Double bagging is very good, or even more so, like that. And to be honest, this set doesn't really need it. These might get damaged as they're in with other parts, but there we are. Oh, whoa, it really make your eyes go funny. Let's come in as close as we can. Try and... yeah. I don't know where you're going to see this at all on the camera. Oh, you can, just about, I think. So you got an eye there. See his eye? See, I can see it. Is that changing? You may have to take my word for it on that, folks. I think you will, yeah. Because the way I'm looking at it now, the eye's closed. There we are. Ah, there we are. The eye's closed. The eye's open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Sort of like a blink. Suppose I got that. They're quite nifty, actually. Quite decent as well. Quite slightly bendy, but decent quality. Very good image, actually. Not that I'm an expert on these things, but pretty good. Like those. And there ain't a lot to say about the set, is there really? Not now we've seen the Serengeti Safari set. We have the normal tool, and I forgot I've just cut that bag open. So, just in case you haven't seen the Serengeti Safari set, we'll have a look again at these spinal pieces, the ball and socket ones. Very good. It's awkward to do it like this. There you are. Really good fit. And don't know how long that's going to last if you keep taking them apart, but they are pretty solid. And you get 2 more. You get 6 in this one instead of 4. I think it is in the Serengeti Safari set. Nothing too new again if you have seen that one. Plastic parts, nice greens. Well, if you like green, a bit loud I suppose. And multiple bagging, very good indeed, very good indeed. We ain't got that much in the way of metal parts in this set, but here's a selection of narrow zinc parts. On the whole, very good zinc. Perhaps a little bit dull on one side, but no stamps Meccano. We need to show the name off. Standard tools. Nothing much in the way of metal. Which, you know, I think most of us do prefer. More metal in there, but all narrow stuff. And that's about your lot, folks. Doesn't look that involved at all, does it? But, well, we'll see when we make the model, I suppose.